everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I dived into the Jackie Aina palette by Anastasia, Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina. I just want to say a huge congratulations to Jackie Aina for coming out with this and putting all her hard work into this. I know it's very tough to put yourself out there because you're opening yourself up to judgment and stuff like that, so I just want to say congratulations to this. If you want to see my thoughts and review on it, then stick around till the end. But this is the look I came up with. I wanted to use a little bit more natural colors than all the wonderful, colorful shades that are popping out at you. Everyone's been going in with this shade right here called Sponsored. It's a green shade, but it has a little bit of a shift to it. I wanted to do something a little bit different in case you're scared of getting this palette because, you know, it looks like a little loud. I just wanted to show you an alternative look that you could use in case you wanted something a little bit more toned down and everything like that. So if you just want to see how I create this look, then just keep on watching. So to start off, I have already put translucent powder underneath my eyes to catch any fallout that happens if it does occur while doing this eye look, because I already did my face makeup and I don't want to ruin it. So I just put some extra precaution into this. As I said before, we are going into the Jackie Aina palette that she created with Anastasia at Beverly Hills, and I'm very excited. There's many different ways you can go with this look, but I wanted to do a little bit more of a natural look, even though this is going to be like a really glam natural look. I wanted to use more of the natural colors in this look, but I definitely will be diving into more of the colors and stuff like that, but I just wanted to give you something a little bit more natural in this video to kick it off. So the center focus of today's look is going to be this color right here. It is called Zam. It's a very nice neutral shimmer. It's kind of like a champagne color, but a little bit deeper than that. I've already dived into like the purples and this gold green color, and I really liked them. I've pretty much used almost every single color in this palette except for this one and this one. These are the only two colors I haven't used yet, and everyone's going in with this color, so I wanted to do something a little bit different, give you more of a natural look in case you looked at this and was like, wow, I can never wear this because it has too many colors and stuff like that. I wanted to show you that you can tone it down and create more of a natural look, even though this is going to be a glamorous natural look, trust me. But nonetheless, you can use the more natural neutral colors in this palette to create something a little bit more everyday. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Ginger. It's a nice orangey brown shade, and I'm just going to dip into that lightly and blend that through the crease. I'm just doing circular motions and going back and forth to really blend it out. So we are just going to build this up to the color that we want, and then very quickly we are going to go into edges. It's this nice pumpkin-y orange shade right here, and we are going to take a very, very tiny amount of that and then just work that through the crease as well. We want to just show that we have a little bit of something. Depending how you want to take this look, you could actually use that pink shade called Supreme, the light one, and blend that through the crease instead of the oranges, because Zam would pair really well with that pink shade in the crease, but I wanted to do something a little bit more neutral. Okay, now that that's all blended in, I'm going to take a small brush and dip into Credit. It is the deep brown. Did you literally just see that? Like, what the heck is going on right now? I have no idea. Yikes. Anyway, we're going to go back into this deep brown shade called Credit, and we are going to pack this onto the outer corner, just stamping it down and worrying about blending later. Oh, I don't know if I like this brush to like do this. It's too flimsy. I might switch to a different one, but I really wanted to. Oh yeah, that's flimsy. Maybe if that'd be a good blending brush. Okay, I'm going to take a flat dome brush and I'm going to pack this into my outer corners and then in the inner corner. Again, we are just packing this and worrying about blending later. Because this is more of a spotlight effect, I am not going to take it onto the whole lid. I'm going to leave it just a tiny little bit of room for the shimmer shade to go through. And then when I've packed enough on, I am just going to blend the outer edges and then connect them together. Again, but leaving this middle part without any product. These blend beautifully, and I really don't even have that much fallout, if any. That's great. Just letting you know, because I know some people don't like fallout at all, but I don't mind it because it just shows the pigmentation. And especially since I do my eyes before my foundation normally, it doesn't really bother me per se, but it's good to know that these really don't have that much fallout. You just want to blend that until the colors seem like they're going from one color to the next, and it's not so like harsh, like, oh, this one stops and this one starts. And then we're just going to do the same thing on the other eye. Now I'm just going to go back into that first shade called Ginger. It's that light orange one. And then just run that through the upper top of the crease, further making sure that the two colors are well blended together. Now taking a small flat synthetic brush, I'm dipping into my concealer so that I can carve out the portion where we didn't put the brown. I'm just going to start in the middle, dropping it a little bit above so that when I look forward you can see it begin. So I'm just putting it a little bit higher than usual. I'm bringing it down towards the lash line and then kind of angling it out so that it comes down towards the lashes. You want more of it up towards the crease, and then as it gets towards the lashes you want it to taper down and not be so much. This is what's going to create the spotlight effect of it being... Sorry, I'm concentrating. Of it like coming down towards more of a point, kind of like a triangle. And if you can't get it right, like see me, I can't really do it that well, we can fix that when we go back in with the brown. We can kind of like sharpen that slant a little bit more. This is really hard to do, so if you can't do it, I would just try your best, and like I said, we can always fix it with going back in with the brown shade and just popping it along the line of the concealer. Okay, so now it's time to go into our shade color called Zam. It's this one right here. Again, it's more of like a champagne-y color, but a little bit deeper than that. And I'm just going to pick that up on my finger and pat that along the concealer. So now that we've put our lid color down, we're going to dip back into that deep brown, and we're going to clean up along the edges just to make them a little bit more blended in. You don't want it to be too harsh. Okay, now that our top eyelids are done, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this bake off, and then we can finish up with the lower lash line. On the lower lash line, we're just going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a small fluffy brush and dip into Ginger, and then I'm going to run that all underneath. Really bring that down towards our cheeks for a really smoky effect. Then I'm going to connect it up here towards the top. So we want everything to be well connected and seamless together. Taking an even smaller brush, I am dipping now into the deep brown. I'm going to run that along my lash line, but stopping once I get towards the middle. So I'm keeping this on the outer fourth, now outer third of the eye. Again, connecting it up with the top lash line and then putting it in the inner corner. Not like the actual inner corner, but on the lower lash line towards the inner corner. Then stopping till you reach the middle, leaving a little bit of it without any product, just how we did on top. Now taking my pinky finger, dipping into our shimmer shade, and I'm just going to pop that in the center on the lower lash line. Don't really need concealer for this. It'll stay pretty well. Just need a little something something. Then taking some gel eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner. I'm just going to pop this into our waterline. To finish off the eyes, I am going to pop some inner corner highlight. I am going to take this shade right here, right above our shimmery shade. I think it's pronounced like Soleil. I'm not really sure, but it's a very nice actual like champagne shade. And I'm just going to pop that in the inner corner to give us some oomph. And whatever's left on the brush, I am just going to lightly run that along our brow bone. I'm going to go in with the Roller Lash Mascara and coat my lashes really well. Before we do our lower lash mascara, I am going to set my face. As that is drying, I am going to go in with some highlight because I've yet to highlight my face today. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this, the high parts of the cheek. Now I'm going to set my face with the De-Slick Setting Spray. Do some bottom lash mascara. To finish off the look, I'm going to put some lashes on. This is Teddy. This is the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection in Teddy. I'm going to pop these on and then be right back to finish up the lips. Okay, so the lighting's getting pretty bad now, but to finish off this entire look, now that I have my lashes on and everything is looking pretty good to go, can you guess? Can you guess what I'm going to do for my lips? Yeah, I'm just going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow, and I am just going to put this all over my lips. I know, huge shocker. It's just, my lips are just so dry right now. I really don't want to, maybe I should put this on before I start talking. My lips are just so dry right now. I don't want to go in with any lipstick, so I'm just going to go in with this gloss bomb because I feel like it's nourishing and it's a really great lip gloss. So that completes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found this tutorial very useful and helpful. Like I said before, I just tried to create more of a neutral look with this palette in case you were overwhelmed with all the colors and weren't sure what direction to go with this. I just wanted to show you that you can do a more natural look, even though this look is very glamorous and stuff like that, but there are neutral colors in here or natural colors that you could use to create something more everyday. Overall, I love this palette. It's a really great palette. It's very beautiful. I love the iridescence of just the outer packaging itself, and same with the unicorn that it comes in. It's just like so pretty. I can't get over this. This is amazing. The formula itself is really great. There's tons of different formulas within this one palette. Like the shimmery shade that we used today is much different than the other shimmer shades in the palette. This is more of like a pressed glitter, so be careful when going in with it. It does tend to move around a lot, but as far as the other ones are pressed a little bit more firmly and everything. But you know, just looking at it, this is one of the best color schemes I've ever seen in a palette before. You can get so many different looks by just using different colors in your crease and stuff like that, and using the same shade on the entire lid. Like, you can get so many different looks by just going different routes. Like, if you wanted to pair this purple with the pinks, then that would create one look, but also you could do more of a sunset type of look if you went in with the oranges and the brown. Overall, this palette is very unique and beautiful. I would definitely recommend you purchase this if you have the money for it, of course, or if you're looking for something a little bit more different and out of the box, but yet not too like boom in your face to the point where you wouldn't know what looks to create and stuff like that. Because sometimes if the palette is a little bit too overwhelming with color or anything like that, then I get a little overwhelmed with what I should create on my eyes. Even if you don't like all the color, there are options in here that could give you more of a natural everyday look. So like I said, overall I love this palette. I think this is one of the best palettes that Anastasia Beverly Hills has ever come out with, and I 100% recommend this. This palette is amazing, and congratulations to Aina for creating this. I know this is her baby, and I'm very happy and excited for her, and I can't wait to see what she does next. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the palette and everything. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Put a comment down below with anything you feel like, any suggestions on what you want to see next, or if you just want to chat, then let's chat. But yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would much appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay tuned with when I upload, because I'm in school now, so my uploading schedule is a little bit wacky. I know I've missed at least a week or two now at this point, and I'm trying my hardest to get on a schedule and a routine to try and actually come up with an uploading schedule. But my weeks are just so crazy with work and school and everything like that. So please hit that notification bell so you don't miss one of my videos, because I don't know when I'm uploading next. So I will see you in my next video. Bye. That's rude. But I wanted to cut. Excuse me. I am going to go into this shade right here. It's called Ginger. It's a nice now I'm just going to go back into that first shade called Ginger and then carve out. Get in your house.